This iHeartRadio station is brought to you by Vitamin Water.
This truck season, think about all the things you can do in a Chevy truck. You'll be able to... Or you can even just... With impressive towing, functionality, and power, Chevy trucks have what you need to get things done. When you want to do it all, Chevy's got you. Click to learn more. Visit ChevyDealOnline.com.
Welcome to the Great Detectives of Old Time Radio. From Boise, Idaho, this is your host, Adam Graham. If you have a comment, email it to me, box13 at greatdetectives.net. Follow us on Twitter at Radio Detectives. Check us out on Instagram, instagram.com/greatdetectives. If you're enjoying the podcast, please follow us using your favorite podcast software. I do want to encourage you to check out our other podcasts. Today I'm highlighting the amazing world of radio at amazing.greatdetectives.net. We are getting to the home stretch of our current summer miniseries, The Batman Villains of Old Time Radio, as we highlight performances by those who went on to play villains in the 1960s Batman TV series, as well as talking about one of the stories that they did as a Batman villain in the 1960s. Again, you can check it out, amazing.greatdetectives.net, and you can find all the podcasts we do over at the Great Detectives homepage at greatdetectives.net. But now we're going to get into this week's episode of Bulldog Drummond. And I should note that the sound quality does have some issues on this episode. However, on the other hand, we do get to hear some interesting commercials, which I think you'll enjoy. So here now, from October 29th, 1945, is Appointment with Murder.
This iHeartRadio station is brought to you by Vitamin Water.
Out of the fog, into his American adventures comes Bulldog Drummond.
The makers of Nature's Remedy, NR Tablet, present The Adventures of Bulldog Drummond, amateur detective, soldier of fortune, champion of lost causes, the most celebrated adventurer detective of fiction and the screen. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. For over 50 years, people all over America have found needed relief with Nature's Remedy, NR Tablets. Follow in their footsteps. When you need a laxative, remember, NR tonight, tomorrow, all right.
And now, to tell us about our newest adventure, here is Bulldog Drummond.
I call this story Appointment with Murder. One evening, I had settled down at home with a book. Denny was ready to go to bed. A quiet evening at home. But, never mind, Denny, I'll get it. Hello?
Captain Drummond?
Yes?
Captain Drummond, I need your help.
Who is this,
He's
please?
going to kill me tonight.
Who is this?
Captain Drummond, you must hurry before it's too late. Hotel Blackton, room 21. Please hurry, I can't...
Hello? Hello? Hello.
Yeah?
I was just
Got
talking...
the wrong number, buddy.
Now, look, just a moment. Hello. Denny? Denny?
Yes, sir?
Oh, good. You're still dressed. Get our hats quickly.
What is it, sir?
That telephone call.
Yes, sir?
We have an appointment at the Hotel Blackton.
Oh, at this time of night. An appointment with whom, sir?
An appointment with murder.
Couldn't we have come here tomorrow when it will be daylight?
I'm afraid not, Denny.
This waterfront neighborhood is, to say the least, frightening. What a revolting establishment.
Would you rather wait outside?
Oh, no, sir. If you don't mind, I'll stay close to you.
Very well. Come on.
What a miserable place.
Evening, gents.
We'd like to see one of your rooms.
All right, gents, all filled up. I tried the Trent Hotel down the street.
No, we're especially interested in room 21.
I told you it was all occupied. 100%.
My name is Drummond, Captain Drummond.
So?
I'm investigating what I believe to be a murder.
My hotel?
Room 21.
Oh, now listen, mister. This is a respectable place. We don't allow no murders in here.
You see, sir, it's a practical joke.
All right, Denny, all right. Are you going to show me room 21, or shall I call the police?
Okay. Mr. Neddam ain't gonna like things disturbed this time of night. All right, follow me. Up the stairs this way.
How long has the tenant been in this room?
You mean Mr. Neddam?
Yes.
Now, let's see. He came in on Wednesday. 3 days.
Did he have any visitors tonight?
Not that I know. 21, here it is.
Well, go ahead, knock.
Mr. Neddam ain't gonna like this.
Knock again.
Maybe he's not in.
He's in all right. Made a phone call about a half hour ago. I got the number for him on the switchboard.
Was it Bolton 2648?
Yeah. Bolton 2648. How'd you know?
Then our call did come from this room, sir.
Open the door, please.
Huh?
I said open the door.
Okay, mister, okay. Yeah.
It's empty, sir.
Hey, I didn't see him go out.
Denny, look. This nail on the windowsill.
Why, there's a piece of fabric on it.
Yes, torn from a man's overcoat. Whoever wore that coat made a hurried exit through this window and down the fire escape.
His rent was paid up. No reason to sneak out.
What about the murder, sir?
Very well. Look at these spots on the floor.
Oh, blood.
Blood?
Exactly. Blood.
Well, maybe you was right, mister. Maybe there was a murder here.
So it appears. Well, Denny, now it seems we have a real case on our hands.
And of all things, sir, a murder with a disappearing corpse.
Number 430. The house, then.
You know, sir, I can't imagine what possible connection there can be between that miserable Blackton Hotel and this house in the fashionable residential section of town.
All right, Denny. Ring the bell.
Yes, sir.
At any rate, we know now that the occupant of room 21 at the Blackton Hotel made 2 telephone calls last night. One to our number, and the other to a phone in the name of Richard Miller at 430 West Side Drive, this house.
Yes?
Is this the Miller residence?
Yes, what is it? I'm Mrs. Miller.
Well, I'm Captain Hugh Drummond, and this is Denny, Mrs. Miller.
Oh, how do you do?
It's about Richard.
Richard?
My husband. What's happened to him? Please, what's happened to him?
Mrs. Miller, we're investigating a murder case.
But... Oh.
Quick, Denny, grab her. Help me carry her inside.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, dear.
Easy, help.
What do we do now, sir?
She'll be all right. Here, we'll put her down on this couch. That's it.
Sir, it must have been her husband who called us for help.
He's coming too. Put that pillow under her head, Eddie.
Yes, sir.
Richard. He said he was going to kill him.
Easy, Mrs. Miller. Easy.
Should have warned him, but I was afraid. I should have warned him.
Mrs. Miller, when did you see your husband last?
This morning.
This morning?
I shouldn't have let him go. I should have told him.
At what time this morning?
When he left for work at 9.
Then, sir, it couldn't have been her husband.
Your husband left this house at 9 this morning?
And now he's dead. Oh, Richard.
Mrs. Miller, I don't know who your husband is or where he is, but I believe he's alive.
What?
Yes, I believe your husband's alive. Is there any reason why he shouldn't be?
But you said there was a murder.
There was. But it obviously wasn't your husband. It occurred last night.
Richard's alive. Alive.
Now, Mrs. Miller, perhaps you'd better explain.
Well, would you mind taking that?
Denny.
Yes, sir. Hello? 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 Oh, there was no one on the wire, sir. Must have been a mistake.
No, it wasn't. Was he again? I know it.
Who, Mrs. Miller?
I don't know. He's called before like that. If I don't answer, he hangs up.
And when you answer, what does he say?
He says my husband will be the second to die.
Mrs. Miller, why should someone want to kill your husband?
I don't know. He's so good. He's never harmed anyone. I just don't know. Oh, I can't answer it, Captain Drummond. I can't. You must help me.
Now, I told you, Mrs. Miller, that's why we're here, to help. You must answer that phone.
Now,
do as I say. Answer the phone. Hold the receiver a little way from your ear so that I can listen with you. Now, quickly, answer it.
Very well. Hello?
Miller?
Yes?
You sent for help. Too late. First one is already dead. Your husband's time is up. You'll never see him again, Mrs. Miller. You'll never see him again. Alive.
Our story continues in just a moment.
Friends, there's a difference in laxatives. A difference you'll note the first moment you look at the label on a box of Nature's Remedy. Up in the top left-hand corner, you'll see the words, all vegetable. That means that NR tablets contain only pure vegetable ingredients. No harsh-acting drugs, no phenol derivatives, no minerals, no salt. Yes, Nature's Remedy is different. That's why in thousands of homes all across this big, broad land of ours, there are people who always keep a box of NR tablets handy in the medicine chest. For 50 years and more, folks have been calling on Nature's Remedy for dependable relief. Relief from sick headache and that tired-out feeling when caused by or associated with need of a laxative. Try NR tablets without risk. Get a 25-cent box tonight from any druggist. Use Nature's Remedy for 1 week. Then, if you're not more than pleased, return the box and we'll refund the full purchase price. Caution, take only as directed. NR. N for Nature's, R for Remedy. Nature's Remedy. A dependable laxative. Mild, thorough, refreshing. Get a box tonight. Remember, NR tonight, tomorrow, all right.
And now, back to Bulldog Drummond and the story he calls Appointment with Murder. A disappearing corpse and a series of strange telephone calls led Captain Drummond and Denny along a weird trail of mystery. Drummond and Denny have now set out in a search for Richard Miller, whose death has been scheduled next by the mysterious caller.
Miller and Madden, Investment Securities. Oh, it's you, Mrs. Miller. No, nothing yet. Now, don't worry, Mrs. Miller. I'm sure they'll find Mr. Miller. Yes. Yes, I'll call you right away. Sure. Goodbye. Yes, sir?
I'm Captain Drummond. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh, yes, it's about Mr. Miller, isn't it? Hey, isn't it awful? I feel awful sorry for that poor Mrs. Miller, don't you? Do you think they'll find him soon? Do you really think anything has happened to him?
Yes, Captain Drummond is here to ask the questions, not to answer them.
So let him ask. Besides, I wasn't talking to you.
How long have you been working here?
2 years, sir.
Then I should say you're familiar with Mr. Miller's habits.
Oh, sure. And Mr. Madden's, too.
Mr. Madden, he's Miller's partner in this investment business.
Like it says on the door, Miller and Madden.
Yes, perhaps we'd better speak to Mr. Madden.
You can't.
And why not?
I was speaking to Captain Drummond. Mr. Madden hasn't come in yet, Captain Drummond.
It's almost noon. What time does he usually arrive?
The same time as Mr. Miller. They drive down to work every day in Mr. Madden's car.
Then perhaps Mr. Madden is missing, too.
You know, Captain Drummond, that's funny. I never thought of that. Maybe Mr. Madden is missing also. Pardon me. Miller and Madden Investment Securities.
This gets more confusing every moment.
Yes, just a minute. For you, Captain Drummond. You can pick it up at that phone over there.
Thank you. Hello?
Drummond, this is Foley down at police headquarters.
Yes, Foley. Anything new?
Yes, plenty. Get Mrs. Miller and meet me at the morgue.
What's happened?
I think we found Miller.
I'm
I'm sorry, Mrs. Miller, I have to ask you to do this, but we have to